Yeah, you don't worry about it. Shot, it's on net, but knocked away by Kenton. Next shot goes wide, and Harper chips it along the wall. Sent up to Pelly, who immediately tries to send it to Steven, but it's deflected and sent back in offside.
Okay, now only good.
Into the zone, Miles breaks that up. Steven, one defender to beat here. Now he's got a back checker on him, pushes him to the ground and goes into the wall, loses a stick, but picked up by Pelly, held in by Nolan, who sends it towards the net and gloved by the goalie.
I can do it.
I seen your new link. Shannon. Try the new link.
Yeah, he sent you a new one, Shannon. Oh, good. Puck sent deep by Hudson. So Pelly on a forecheck gets a deflection there. Puck's going to be sent down the ice. Currently going to be an icing if it makes it, and it does. Full line change for the Scouts as Luke, Calvin, and Carson come out. Hiram and Owen on defense. And we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff on the right side here. .10:23 left in the first. Puck hangs out in the middle. Owen's going to step up and push that puck towards the net. Doesn't quite get there as it's collected by a Warbird defender. Warbirds shoot, knocked away by Kenton. Puck leaves the zone, and it's back in. Looks like Warbirds are able to touch up, and they fire a shot over the net. But they have someone home to collect it. Chipped off the wall by Owen, and Warbirds put it back offside.
Someone responded to Adam in the group chat and told him to just reload it. I had to start stream over it. Yeah.
Puck at the feet of Calvin. He collects it, tries to work through four defenders there. We've got a 2-on-2 coming for the Warbirds. They carry the puck offside. Full change again for the Scouts. Miles and Harper on D, Bree, Kyle, and Parker on offense, or on as forwards. Warbirds get that puck, send it in deep. Harper goes back to collect, takes a look, sends it right to Brianna. Clean breakout coming for the Scouts here, and Kyle's got one defender. He's able to beat him, picks up speed, shoots, scores!
That's what we call a unicorn in our house. Brianna had to assist. Keep it up, Brad. Keep it up.
Apparently that's a rarity. Brianna with the assist there. Really good clean breakout there. Good breakout leads to some good offense for the Scouts there. Harper plays that puck up to Brianna. Brianna plays it to Kyle. Kyle has one defender left to beat and buries it. Great job. 9:15 left in the first. Scouts strike first again. Let's see if we can hang on to it this time. Hard forecheck from the Warbirds here. No pressure as he works around the net. There's a little pressure finally. And he's back in the corner. Good positioning by the Scouts here. Just need to get a little pressure on that. Puck cleared out of the middle. Sent back out to the D. It's going to stay in. Kyle tries to block a shot, but it gets through. Puck sent way out. Parker steps up. It's sent way over the net. Miles knocks that pass down. Puck goes through the middle. Attempt by the Warbirds. Broken up by the defenders. Puck was sent into the middle and deflects off a Kenton stick and just goes in. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass or any of the above. Just looked like a Warbirds player trying to get it off his stick and throws up a prayer, and unfortunately it was answered. One to one with 8:15 left. Steven, Pelly, Hudson, Nolan, and Hiram. Nolan's going to step up and chip that puck forward, but it's played back in by the Warbirds. Chaos along the wall as Steven's able to come up with it. Skates with two defenders. Got Pelly with him. Looks to shoot. Deflected, and Pelly's going to be the first one to it in the corner. Physical play along the wall. Pelly's able to ward that off and keep possession of the puck. Sends it over to Hudson. Back down to Pelly, who's going to look to go to work here. Tries to find Steven in the middle and does, but no shot. Shot again, and it hits the pipe. Goalie covers it, and Steven takes a shove in the back just for being in the right spot.
Keep it up, Red. You're hot now. Let's go.
Pretty good offense there. Just couldn't get one to find the back of the net. Puck clears the zone. Warbirds get it in deep. Hiram breaks that up, and he's looking to attack now. Chips that up the wall. Hudson Lee again with an opportunity from the right wing. Shoots. Saved and goes to the left wall. Pelly collects that puck. Looks. Finds Steven. Shoots. It's on net. Right into the goalie. Good save. Another offensive opportunity there. Scouts will look to attack again as Steven plays it up to Pelly. Pelly plays it into the zone. Makes a change. Steven with the puck in the corner beats one defender. Holds off another. And it's poked out at the 2-on-1 there. Nolan carries in. Luke touches up on time. Nolan shoots into the goalie. Puck's still loose. Goalie out of position. Warbirds trying to play the puck. Chipped up the wall. This isn't touched. This is going to be an icing. 6:30 left in the first.
Let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, he put up his arm right when he was going to go.
Yeah. Forward line change is finished with Luke, Calvin, and Carson. We've got Miles and Owen on defense. Warbirds break that out of the zone, but broken up by Calvin immediately. Sends it back into the zone, yes. And Luke's right there. D-to-D pass for the Warbirds. They look to break out the puck again. Off the wall. Miles steps up, makes a good play, keeps it away. Check. Held in by Miles, deflected to the middle, and Calvin's got to get there. No. Corner again. Good body positioning by Calvin as he plays the puck. Tries to play through a couple defenders there, and it's knocked away. Harper steps up, stick lift there, and is able to keep the puck in the zone. Carson ties it up, carried back in by Kyle, who gets a stick lifted on the left side of the ice there. And the Warbirds carry that puck offside.
Stop, Red!
Yep, Parker, Kyle Bree, Harper, and Hiram. Hiram falls. Harper chips it out. Sent to the middle. Brianna picks it up. Tries at her feet now. Puck stays in the zone. Now it's finally out, but back in it's going to be offside as Warbird players standing on the other side of the ice. .440 left in the first, still 1-1. Harper sends that over to Hiram, who sends it cross ice to Kyle and deflects it into the zone, but it's on side here, no icing. Bree sends it towards the middle, no one home, and back out of the zone for a likely icing call if this can make it. Hiram picks it up before the icing. Fremont on a change here. Send up to Brianna. Gets a stick into his hand and is likely a hook, and they're going to get that call.
Shoots gas. Gas shooter.
Yeah, they had a long shift.
Then I heard him call Parker. I was going to get on her, but then I heard call Parker. It doesn't seem that long when you're watching.
Minute 30 power play coming up here with 3:12 left in the first. We've got Steven, Pelly, and Hudson. Puck sent back to Miles, who sends it over to Nolan and tries to put it on net. Goes just wide. Steven clogging up traffic in the middle. Hudson gets his hands free to shoot and sends it off the pipe. Puck exits the zone, and Nolan's going to carry it up to Miles, who sends it through the middle, and we're back on side and on the attack again. Hudson delays and carries below the goal line here. Sends it over to Steven. Tries to play it up to Miles, and it gets off of his stick and exits the zone. Puck takes a lucky bounce for the Warbirds here into the center of the ice, but Scouts are able to break that up. 35 seconds left on the power play. Hudson sends a cross ice pass, just going to be too far in front of Pelly, and going to be an icing.
I got it.
I think this will occupy our attention a little bit, so no, it's not so.
Let's go, Red!
Defensive zone face-off. One over to Carson, who sends it over to Calvin immediately. Calvin gets on that puck. Pinched off by the defender and loses possession there as it takes a bounce for the Warbirds. Hiram steps up and puck comes back to him. Tries to make a move, but it's sent away to the wall by the Warbirds. Luke gets a puck, tries to send it back into the zone and can't get enough on it. Hiram working in the corner, sends it to the middle. Owen sends it back in, and no forecheck here from the Scouts. Plenty of time and space for the Warbirds, and they're able to get the puck out of the zone. Nice move from Hiram to retain possession there. Starts a nice breakout here, and it's off the skates of Carson and into the offensive zone. Warbirds pick it up. Held in. Scouts will get a chance to run some offense here if we can get the puck off the wall. We're able to do so. Calvin sends it over the net. Owen, smart play back into the zone. And the Warbirds carry the puck, chips it ahead, and Miles is there to collect it. Miles back up to Calvin with a stretch pass. Calvin sends it just a little too far in front of Carson. Calvin picks it up again, working through the neutral zone here, collecting speed. Scouts are on side. He's got Carson on the far back post there, sends it, and it's just wide. Warbirds chip it off the wall, and Miles is over there to... No, he misses. Chipped up ahead. Good play by the Warbirds there. Sent back into the middle. Kenton's all over it. How's that post locked off? And it's sent wide by the Warbirds. Good job of the Scouts getting back, and that'll be the end of the period.
Good hustle, Red. Good hustle. Good hustle.
14 minutes for the second period here. Puck is dropped, and Warbirds chip it up the wall. Look to enter the zone here. Nolan tries to break it up, but it slips past him. Warbirds skating, and nice play by Kyle there to get the puck off that Warbirds player's stick. Puck back up the wall, but sent back in by the Warbirds as Nolan looks to play it up the wall here. Brianna collects it, turns and looks, sends it up the middle. Tipped by Kyle. Parker picks it up, gathers speed, beats a defender here. Shoots, it's too high. Nolan's going to get a chance to keep this in here, and does. Brianna sends it back towards the net, but it's just wide. Kyle goes to work on the wall there. Parker sends it down to him, and Kyle looks for Brianna. Finds her, shoots, tipped. Parker's back on the wall to collect it. Not able to get it. And good back check from Kyle here. Warbirds send it in, make a change. Middle, but goes wide. Steven collects it. Middle, but goes wide. Steven collects it. Starts looking, finds Pelly. He's got Hiram and Hudson. Sends it to Hudson. It's able to get through. Not going to be any icing on this, so first one there is going to have a chance to win it. Hudson gets good body position and able to get that puck out to Steven. Steven sends it back to Miles. Able to get that puck out to Steven. Steven sends it back to Miles, who skates really well and puts it on net. Nice job, Steven.
Yep. Weird, they're just like everything's delayed.
Well, nice job, Steven.
Yep. Weird, they're just like everything's delayed.
Well, that can be delayed. Like, I don't think anyone touched it there. I think Hudson was the next. So, like, just hold your hand up and let us know, right? Let us get a chance to get Kent out there.
He's gonna blow the whistle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let everybody know.
All right. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Power play unit will remain the same here with Steven dropping back to D and Hiram moving up to a winger. Hudson sends it back to Steven, who sends it across to Miles. Miles is going to look to shoot here and deflected, goes straight up in the air, lands behind the net. Hiram tries to collect it and shoot, tipped away. And the Warbirds are going to get this puck out of the zone. Offside. We'll come back in the neutral zone for a faceoff here. 11:15 left in the second, 1:08 on the penalty. Miles picks that puck up. D to D here. Steven picks it up and looks cross ice. Finds Hudson after it bounces off the wall. Shot on net, turned away by the goalie. Hiram's able to keep that puck in the zone, but it slips away from him here. He gets it back. Looks like the door popped open there. We might need to make sure that's locked next time.
I'd like to see some stoppage on that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Warbirds carry into their offensive zone here, but it's broken up by Steven. Nice physical play there. Miles carries, has time, and chips it up to Hudson. Hudson's playing it up the wall, loses possession, and Miles is in position here. Good stick check there and able to poke that away. Steven trying to pick up speed here, makes a move, but he's stood up. Hiram pokes it back down deep to Hudson, who turns and starts to look for some help here. Cycles back to Pelly. Pelly looking. No one moving, no one cutting.
Right there.
Turns and makes a move.
Should give her some more energy drink. She was stuck. Oh no, it's a different player. I won't say who. I just I'm tired. Come on.
Offensive zone faceoff here. It's won by the Warbirds. Does make it out of the zone here. Nolan tries to poke it out, but it's held in by the Warbirds. No penalty there. Don't believe there should be either. Coach is hollering for one, but it looks like a pretty good play. Kids fall. Nice stretch pass up to Calvin, who's got one defender to beat. Through the middle, but Nolan knocks it out. Through the middle, but Nolan knocks it out. And if this makes it, it'll be icing. .8:33 left in the second. Still tied at 1-1, and we've got a full change for the Scouts here. Kyle, Parker, Brianna, Miles, and Owen.
See it P or B?
Puck went over to Parker, picks it up, sends it up to Kyle. Kyle skates, beats one defender here. He's got Brianna far side. 2-on-1, 3-on-2. Puck is deflected as he tries to send it over. Miles picks it up and sends it back into the zone. Doesn't get deep enough as the Warbirds are able to get it out. Owen in good position, though, pushes this player wide, and Kenton knocks it away with his glove. Speed sends it to Kyle. He's got Bree back post. Sends it over. She's there. Shot goes wide. Parker's all over it. Sends it back to the defender. Owen's able to keep that in, and nope. Looks like he's not.
I couldn't see exactly, but
Yep, hard to tell on that one.
I mean, well, yeah, because with the wall blocking.
Look close. I'm sure it's the right call.
Given that I can't see it, I'll get.
Yeah, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure it was the right call. Good shift from the Scouts there. A little offensive pressure. Steven and Hudson go to work trying to get this puck in the zone. Hiram's going to pick it up, and looks like he'll be the one to carry it in. Chips it off the wall deep and collects it back himself. Defender gets in the way and pays the price for it.
Well, let me go.
And that'll be an icing. We'll come back down to the offensive end.
And I don't mind the physical plays. If it was icings and offsides where it's easy call, or like not a lot of judgment to this. It's very
those are pretty clear.
I always find those the most fun.
Face off one back. Pelly sends it on net, and the goalie covers.
Always remember, all my Nebraska fans out there, as I see someone coming walk through there, N is for knowledge.
Face off one, and Steven puts one on net. Pretty good save by the goalie there as he gloves it. Good sign of life from the Scouts, though, as they're able to win a face-off and produce some offense very quickly. 6:41 left in the second period. Still tied 1-1. Hudson wins another face-off over to Pelly. Pelly tries to play it back, and it's chipped off the wall and out of the zone. Warbirds attacking, but Hiram's already in position. 2-on-1. Back check is coming. Sent wide. Puck bounces into the middle. Again, Hiram breaks up another one, and Pelly's going to collect this thing, send it up to Hudson. Hudson's got a defender to beat here, and he does that. He's got Steven backside, shoots, it's sent wide. Deflected wide by the goalie. Makes a nice play, gives himself some time here, looking. Not a lot of movement outside of Hudson here. Pelly plays, looking for an angle, shoots. Nope, but he's got a rebound, and no, it's broken up by the Warbirds. Sent back out to Harper, sends it in. Deflected wide. Looks like Hiram's picking that puck up. Scouts working in the corner. Good puck support from Hudson here. Steven picks it up, and he falls down, loses the puck, and the Warbirds collect it. Harper tries to keep that puck in, but it's chipped out of the zone. Harper and Hiram get back, break that play up. Warbirds do get a shot, but it's gloved by Kenton. And we'll get a defensive zone face-off here as Calvin, Carson, and Luke come on with Miles and Nolan. Calvin plays that puck out, but it doesn't leave. Shot sent in. Tried deflection attempt by the Warbirds there, unsuccessful. Miles plays it around to Nolan. Little time and room for him here. Decides to make a move and skate up the ice. Sends it up to Luke, but it's just a little far. Carson is all over it. Still an icing. Defensive zone face-off, won by the Warbirds, who shot fake, and then they send it in. Deflected away and sent just wide of the net. Warbirds collect behind the net. Pass. Sent back in, and Kenton's able to cover it with his glove. Defensive change coming for the Scouts here. Hiram and Owen. .439 left in the second. Still tied 1-1. Owen plays that puck up the wall to Calvin, who's able to chip it, but he doesn't get it past the defender. And Owen again working alone. Now he's got some support. Calvin down there to help. Warbirds picking it up. Just keep sending pucks back down the wall and through the middle. Hiram. Sauced through. Pretty good pass. Pretty good shot. Kenton able to block that, but it's still loose. Now the Scouts get a little possession here, and Hiram's going to skate it out of the zone. Carson tried to stop and make a move. Comes off of the stick, but Hiram picks it up and runs down the wall. Skates down the wall. Sends it to the middle. Carson turns and shoots, but it's deflected. Owen plays it back in, just enough to help the Scouts keep possession, and it's coming back out. Owen skating hard here. Forces the defender to just chip it in and make a change. Plays it off the wall. No winger there to help, though. Sent back deep by the Warbirds. Owen tries to play it up high off the wall, blocked by that forecheck. Miles plays it around into the corner. And Kyle on defense here. Owen tries to play it, doesn't get out. Kenton knocks it away. Miles rims it around. It is out of the zone. We're going to be able to make a change here after a good forecheck. Kyle picks it up, wisely decides not to take it offside. Tries to buy some time here. Still working along the wall. Is able to gain possession. Nice job. Throws it up to Brianna. Brianna sends it over to Parker. Parker loses it, gets it knocked off the stick, but Brianna's right there to help.
Hit him. Oh, man. Why did I tell her to hit him? She did.
Looks like Brianna's going to go to the box for a light shove.
I told her to hit him. She goes, he calls that.
That's not Brianna's fault. We're going to blame that on Sean.
Yeah, come on. You've seen what's been going on this whole game. That is a soft call.
Yep,
You're a referee.
Not quite as physical as the rest of the plays this game, but they are going to take her to the box for that one for a minute and a half. We've got our penalty kill you.
We've watched almost 5 periods.
Oh yeah. Hudson presses out with speed. Miles is going to pick this up with just a second here. Plays it off the wall, but really good job held in. There's one that gets out of the zone. And it's going to be on net even. Warbirds pick this up, look to break out and get on the attack. Steven on a forecheck. They just send it. Harper sends that puck back in, and it should have been icing, but it was touched. I think that puck was touched. Looks like the coach called for an icing, and the referee was feeling the influence.
Oh, yeah, he touched it. I mean, they touched it on their way out. That was not.
We gotta give these back, right?
Yeah.
Puck hits the crossbar on a shot there, bounces wide, sent back in. Kenton's able to knock it away, produces a rebound, and Miles is right there to shove that one away. Steven rims it around. No one home here. Harper's in pursuit, able to get up there and force that defender to make a quick decision. Steven picks it up. He's got time here, sends it down and gets it out of the zone, but back in possession of the Warbirds. Miles makes a good play, gets it off the stick, but he's down there 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Puck hits the pipe, floats to the middle, and knocked away by Harper. Warbirds just throwing pucks to the middle, and they finally get one to go. Yep. Two to 1 Warbirds. We've got 51.6 seconds left in the second period. Kyle wins the faceoff forward. Carries into the zone. Brianna's right there, but loses it looks like. Sorry while I work the camera and do the commentary here. Probably not the best of either at this moment. Brianna picks it up, looks cross ice. Too far in front of Parker on that. 31 seconds left. Nolan plays that puck up the wall, but it's sent back in by the Warbirds. Hiram chips it out to Brianna. Looks, finds Kyle. Kyle and Parker, and shoots it. It's on net, but it's loose for a rebound. No one there to get it. 9 seconds left. 4 seconds left, and Hiram's going to send that forward. Brianna looks to pass, but we're going to run out of time here.
We're going to show you how to do the break.
I'm going to run the rest of myself.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to let her yell at it.
I know to stay in my lane, and that's it as far as it's out.
All right, we're back.
Go Red!
Mr. James, your real play-by-play guy, will be here in a minute. We're going to start off the third period. Down 2-1 to Fremont. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, there's my man. Look at him hustling here.
I'm back. Start of third period. 2-1 as the Warbirds capitalize on the penalty in the second period there. Chipped up to a Warbirds forward here who's going to skate in, and he's got Hiram all over him. Tries to shoot, and Hiram knocks that away. Nolan takes a whack at it, but still in possession of the Warbirds. Sent back in, but it's going to be wide as Hiram tips that away with his hand. Sent to the middle, put wide of the net. Again, Warbirds just throwing pucks. Looks like we're going to have a trip here. Probably called prematurely as the scouts could have possessed that puck.
You know that they can play the puck, right? Until
Yeah, they're supposed to hold off on that. Would be a delayed penalty. And
again, it's early in the season. These guys could be new.
yeah, it might be.
Well, one of them is not new. It shouldn't be, right? Especially this type of game.
Power play unit back on. We've got back along the wall. Pelly picks it up, shoots. Good shot, but knocked away on the leg pad. Hudson sends it out to Owen, who sends it back in deep. Hudson works behind the net as Steven looks for position in front. Pelly collects that puck, sends it back down to Hudson. Knocked away. Warbirds send it up the wall. No look to get it out of the zone here on a penalty kill. And they're able to. Minute left on the power play. What? Pelly plays it up, but it's knocked back into the zone. Puck is up in the air and sent back in by the Warbirds. Miles picks it up. He's going to have a lot of time here. Sends it over to Hudson. Hudson drives it down the wall here, sends it deep into the zone. Steven picks it up, moves it to the middle, takes a shot. Really good save by the goalie. Good shot by Steven. 28 seconds left on the power play. New power play unit comes on. Kyle, Bree, Parker, Hiram, and Harper. 12-12 left in the third. 28 seconds on a power play. Kyle looks to win it over to Parker, but it's knocked away by a Warbird player. Hiram's going to pick this up and have plenty of time. Sent wide as we try to break out here. Warbirds pick it up and D to D. Send it back in. No icing here. Harper sends it up to Brianna, who gets tied up along the wall. Power play's over. We're even strength now. Warbirds send that puck back in deep. Hiram chips that puck out of the zone. Warbirds look to regroup, send it back in, and it's going to be no, played. Waves off the icing.
Someone should have been yelling.
Yeah. Kyle tries to collect that puck, but it comes off of his stick there. Warbirds player turns, and Kyle wins it back. Up to Hiram. He's got Brianna and Parker with him. Beats that guy along the wall. Looks like he's pushed into the wall and taken down. Parker in on a forecheck here. Does a good job of pressuring that, making a quick decision. Sent back in, but it's broken out by the Warbirds again. Parker picks it up, tries to carry it in, but it's knocked away. And the Warbirds are one-on-one, one-on-two here as Brianna gets back as well. Blocked by Nolan. Puck in the middle of the ice again.
Go, 81!
Rimmed around by Harper. Brianna's going to get over there. Warbirds still possess.
Oh, come on.
Not sure if they're going to call that a penalty. Bree didn't really do anything but make normal contact.
Really?
And they are going to take her to the... No, maybe not. What's it called?
Oh, you guys. That's some soft calls on the girl.
Well, I don't know what he's calling.
Go on the bench. Don't sit there and help him. Why are you helping him? Get on the bench, Brianna. The young guy.
Looks like they got it sorted after some protests from the Warbirds coach there, and Brianna's going back in the box for 1:30 on a even lighter shove than the last
Hit the girl,
one.
we're good. Girl hits you back.
Jordan's going to make his case to the referees here, and rightfully so. But we're still going to be on the penalty kill.
Never really seen it the other way.
I have no idea.
I don't.
10-22 now on a penalty kill for the Scouts. Miles chips it up on the wall, and it's not going to get out of there, but Hudson's going to knock it out. Plays it up the wall as the Warbirds player ties up the stick. Steven collects it, tries to attack. Same sort of contact there on the other end, it looks like, but we're going to play through and do our best. Steven's back on the forecheck. Warbirds moving through the neutral zone with speed. Beats one defender as Owen loses his stick. Steven picks it up again, working with speed here. Makes a move, sends it over to Hudson, stays on side. Hangs at the blue line there for a second, and it comes out again. One-on-one here. Owen in great position. Sweeps the stick and gives Kent a good look at an easy shot to swallow up.
Same rest that they kept calling penalties against her because it's someone's sister.
50 seconds left on the penalty kill here as we get new penalty killers across the board. Harper, Hiram, Kyle, and Pelly. Face off, sticks on the dot, but Kyle's able to come up with it for a brief second there before the Warbirds send it back on net, and it's blocked by Harper. Harper chips it off the wall, and Pelly's able to win that puck and get it out of the zone. Nice job. Back in, but plenty of time for Hiram here to take a look and get this puck out of the zone safely. Kyle chips it up, softly up the ice. It's going to be touched by the Warbirds. No icing here. Forecheck coming from Pelly. Forces that decision right there. 14 seconds left on the power play. Nice move from Hiram. Change sides of the ice. Chips it into the bench. 4 seconds on the power play. Penalty kill, excuse me. Freebirds win it back. Tries to shoot but misses on the puck. Sent back into the middle. Warbirds doing a really good job of just getting dirty pucks into the middle and trying to bat it home. Even strength here. Calvin's going to carry this puck around as the defender falls. He's got him beat. Good back check coming, though, as he's going to be able to force Calvin into a shot that goes wide. Miles steps up, keeps that puck in the zone. Puck comes out, and Nolan's right there. He's got one forecheck on him hard. Knocks it out, falls into the wall doing that. Calvin picks it up, plays it into the middle. No, excuse me. Carson picks it up, plays it in the middle to Calvin, and loses the puck. Carson picks it up again, keeps the puck moving forward, and Luke chips it in. Calvin's going to pick this up, have a little time here. It's got two defenders, but can't get past that first poke check. Puck sent back into the middle. Going to be kept in by the Warbirds, who sends it cross ice, but Steven's there to collect it, and he's coming 1-on-3. Sends it cross ice, but it's deflected away and goes offsides. 7:30 in the third, still 2-1. Scouts down by 1.
You're probably going to be fine with that.
Harm collects this puck, sends it in the middle. Probably would have been offside there. Good thing it didn't go over. And Owen skates that puck up the ice while passes it to Hudson. Hudson chips it past the defender, takes a slap shot. It's on net for a rebound. Another save by the Warbirds. Goalie playing a great game here. Gives up a really nice rebound for Steven, who makes the right shot, the right play, and still gets another save. Owen chips it out of the zone, and Steven plays it up the wall. Right to Hudson. Got a 2-on-1 here. Hudson's going to Off the wall to Brianna. Kyle calling for the puck. Excuse me, Hudson calling for the puck. Keeps the puck on his stick, looking. Sends it through and doesn't make it. Back out to the D. Owen sends it right back down to Hudson. 5:17 left, still 2-1. Warbirds send a puck, but it goes wide. Puck in the middle again. Kyle digs it out and moves up the ice. He's got Brianna with him, 2-on-1. Passes, but it's just wide. High stick, yep. .453. We've got a full change here. Harper, Miles on defense, and we've got Luke, Calvin, and Carson. Miles picking up speed through the neutral zone here. Beats one defender. Carries in. Looks like he might get a look at a shot here. Nice play to keep possession and wheel behind the net. Pushed into the wall, knocked off the puck. Too many Warbird defenders in the area. Harper tries to knock it down, but it gets past. This thing's going to die, and Carson's going to pick it up. Plays it back up the wall to Calvin, but held in by the Warbirds. Luke sends it through the middle. It does get through, up to Calvin. Calvin's got one defender on his side to beat. Not able to do that as the defender pinches him off. Puck appears to go out of play with maybe a late whistle here. Yeah. 3:49 left in the third. Puck is won over to Pelly, who tries to make a move, but it's knocked away. Warbirds picking up speed through the neutral zone here. Takes that puck wide, deep, and plays around the net. Nolan knocks it away, picks it up, and looks to attack. Sent out to Steven, who's going to be on a forecheck now. Chipped out of the zone. Hudson tries to play it back in, but it's unsuccessful, and the Warbirds pick it up. Shot goes wide. Hudson plays it out of the zone. It's too far for Pelly. Defender has trouble with it. Hiram picks that puck up, starts looking, finds Pelly. Shot. Save again. Goalie, again, standing on his head today. Couple good plays from the scouts here, and the puck can't find the back of the net.
I heard keep shooting at the goalie because he'll start getting holes in him. But he's played better. I wish I was expecting.
Yeah, he's played a good
Because
game.
I heard it was a little bit easier than this. Well, the same goal.
One back to Owen, who throws it back in, but it's deflected down. Poked away by Kyle and kept in. Brianna tries to keep it. Kyle finds it. Shoots. Deflected. Shot back on net. Sent back in deep by Owen. Good offensive pressure from the scouts here. Kyle makes a move. Sends it through the middle, but it's tipped away by a Warbirds defender. Puck's going to go out of play. So we had a 2-on-1 opportunity there. We tried to get a shot on net, and a lot of rebounds coming up.
That's the new rule. Is where it went out.
Yeah.
Fetching of their 5-year system. So she's conditioned the other way.
2:25 left on the third here. Puck chipped past Owen and sent forward to the Warbirds player, who tries to make a move, but Kenton beats that defender and gets the puck swallowed up, and the scouts go to war for him in front of the net.
Well, she can't fight now. One time I wanted to fight.
Go red! Go yellow! Red! I don't know.
Warbirds win that face-off, but it's broken up quickly by Brianna and broken up again by Owen, who's going to send that up the wall. Brianna has a little second here to try and get out of the zone and does. Kyle's right there, sends it back to Brianna, who makes a move, carries the puck, but she's got a forecheck or back checker all over her. Sent out of the zone. Miles is going to pick that up with a hard forecheck on him. Makes a move, buys himself some time, carries through the neutral zone. Miles tries to shoot but loses that and sends it back out. Brianna tries to break up that play there. Warbirds again, shoots. Nice save by Kenton. Slides right in front of that. Picked up by the Warbirds. Parker not awake there as he skates to the middle. Icing waved off. Back to Brianna, but it jumps over her stick. That'll be an icing. Minute and 2 left as the Scouts will look to tie here. Looks like we got a timeout coming. Minute and 2 left here as the Scouts send out Hiram, Miles, Pelly, Hudson, and Steven, and you wonder if they'll look to get the goalie out of the net and send that extra skater on if they get the puck out of the zone here. Rimmed around to Hiram, who's going to play that up and out of the zone. Chipped up the wall to Steven, picked up by Hiram. Hiram pressuring. Looks like he got a little hook on his hands there, but plays through it. Pelly picks it up, looks through the middle. Can't get a shot on. 36 seconds left. Goalie's still in the net.
There you're full. Go.
Looks like the extra skater is going to come on. Face off one back, but knocked away by the Warbirds. Played back in by Pelly. Nice job there. Kyle reaches for it. Can't get a stick on it, and it's played out of the zone. Miles is going to pick this up, and he's going to have about 14 seconds to decide what to do here. Plays it up to Hiram, who skates through the neutral zone, has speed. 8 seconds left. Makes a move. Shoots. Shot wide. 4 seconds left. Steven turns. Hiram plays it. And a little end of game. Shove there, maybe. Well, the Scouts will drop both today, but we'll be back next week with 2 more back-to-back on Saturday in Kansas City with a chance to even up this record.